Listen to me. Are you just fed up trying all the techniques or tactics to become fluent in English, but still you are not fluent? Then this video is absolutely for you, because in this video I'm going to tell you something really magical that will for sure change your life if you do it rigorously, if you're attentive about it, and you do it with full determination. I know whenever you go to people and ask them, please give me some suggestions, how can I become fluent in English? So most of them answer you with follow the 4 keys of English language, which are reading, listening, writing and speaking. Even I do. It's not only about them. I guess around 6 to 7 videos of mine I have explained these 4 keys only, but in different ways. I have done it because it indeed works. It actually works. But if it has not worked in your case, then there must have been some issues, or probably your mind is not accepting that, or you need something else. So for that only, the easiest way I'm going to tell, or I'm going to interpret in this video. See, the first thing starts from trust. You need to trust the process. And the second thing is, you need to again believe in yourself that you will be able to do it. First thing, you have to trust the process, and the second thing, you need to trust yourself. You need to build that belief in you that you can do it. If you follow this tactic or technique, whatever you call, so you will be able to do it, because now we need to bring the mixture of practicality and knowledge into this journey, into this speaking English journey. I again assume, or I consider that you must have tried so many things. When you learn grammar, you know that your inner knowledge is increasing, you are developing your knowledge there. Then when you read, you know that you can read it, you can understand it well, and you can even write it too. Whatever you are understanding, whatever you want to convey or interpret, you can write in very beautiful words. But when it comes to speaking, then you are lacking over there. And I know it's a very, very big problem, because it makes you feel ashamed. It really embarrasses you, and it lowers your confidence. Then you feel that you are nothing. What you are doing, you have been trying it for a while, but it's not happening, and it's so frustrating. I know this thing. But again, I tell you, there could be thousands of methods, but you can only do it if you are determined about it, if you trust the process, if you believe in yourself that you can do it. And what I'm going to tell you, or interpret you, or explain you, trust me that it definitely works, because I have definitely tried it, or you can say that I have recently tried it in one of my learners. So I tell you the story also. She was she took 6 months of course back then in 2022. Then she came back again, and she told me that I could not see much improvements, and this time I want something different, or I want some other methods that would really make me fluent, because her level was absolutely basic. And don't think like that she took for 6 months and she could not improve. Yeah, she improved. According to me, she improved, but still she doesn't have that much of confidence that she can speak to everyone. Actually, she is in school and she needs to handle the parents. So there she lacks, and she feels so underconfident, and she wants to speak fluently. So in her case, I tried everything: grammar, reading, writing. So obviously these are the parts that you need to do it. But I literally tried everything, or she confessed one thing to me, that she was not so serious about that. She was just doing for half an hour, and then rest of the time she used to do something else, but she was not really focusing on that. Now the energy or the enthusiasm I can see on her is, now she really wants to become fluent, and now she is ready to follow all the tactics or all the methods I am going to tell her. Now coming back to the point, sorry to exaggerate it too much. Yeah, so the point is very simple, or the method is very simple, but you need to understand it, how you have to do it correctly. The method is words, then sentences, then paragraph. I repeat, words, sentences, paragraph. And this is for, I would say, basic to above basic people only. Intermediate to advanced people, they may follow some other methods. They may follow only speaking, only writing or reading, such other things they can follow. But here I'm talking about only for basic level, basic to above basic level. That means A1 and A2 level. What you have to do, let's take few words here. For example, scold. And yeah, I know one more thing I'm considering here, that if you are going to follow this method, then you must have tried so many things back then. You must have tried grammar rules, tried with that grammar rules, or you must have been reading in the past, or some other things you would have been trying. So in this way I consider that you at least have the basic knowledge of grammar, or basic knowledge of tense at least, then how to use should, could, would, can, all the modal verbs, how to use at least that till may, might. May, might you can skip for a while, that's okay, but at least should, can, could, will, would, that much you should know, or you must know. Yeah, then after that the basic rules of tenses. Verb forms you must know, where to add v1, v2, v3, v4, v5. Even if you don't know, or if it has not become your second nature, these rules and all, then write it somewhere. These are not much, you just write the verb forms, limited one, then the rules of tenses, and a little knowledge of all the modal verbs, what I mentioned right now. Now I'm going to show you how you can actually do it, but before that I have a very valuable surprise for you. In last to last video, the surprises I gave you there, one of them was the words only. So I think it was around 130 or 120 words, somewhere around, but this time I'm going to provide you total 300 words, and it will be mixed with phrasal verbs also, some expressions if needed, some daily used expressions. Okay, so whatever I'll be giving you, if it is words, expressions, or phrasal verbs, doesn't matter, but all will be based on your daily conversation only. So I'm going to provide you with all those vocabulary, you can say. You can find the link in the description box. Now let's get into our real discussion. So the word I'm going to take is scold. Let's suppose scold means डांटना, जब हम किसी को डांटते हैं, and this is the verb. So first thing should strike in your mind is, if it is a verb, it must have 5 forms: scold, scolded, scolded, scolding, and scolds. So I will make sentences. How will I make sentences? Okay, if you are at extreme basic level, you are beginner, then you will try to make sentences in all the tenses. For example, yesterday he scolded me. Why had you scolded me? Had plus v3, perfect form. Why are you scolding me? क्यों डांट रहे हो मुझे? Tomorrow I will scold you. This is not the right time. Will, this is your future tense. In this way you have to do, and you don't have to take the limited words. Just do it like a lunatic person, that if you challenge yourself for the next 1 month, then promise yourself that in these 30 days you will be doing it with full enthusiasm, with an ecstatic nature, and you actually have to do it like a lunatic person, that in these 30 days I will make as many sentences as no one could ever imagine. Okay, you have to think like that, and you have to make uncountable sentence. I don't know that you are getting my points or not, or you are actually feeling me or not, but you have to make uncountable sentences. You need to trust this. Okay, so the way I took scold, you will be taking a lot of words like that, and you will be using it in all the tenses quickly in your mind. It should be going on कि अगर उसने मुझे कल डांटा, वो मुझे अभी डांट रहा है, या वो मुझे कल डांटेगा. It should come so quickly in your mind. Just do it rigorously for the next 2 days. Then after that 2 days, try to make some long and meaningful sentences. For example, I don't know what I did to him yesterday, but he was unnecessarily scolding me. This is your past continuous tense. Okay, so in this way you don't need to make as fast as I did, but you will take your proper time. You will think about a situation. Okay, yes, now I'm saying that your sentences should be on situational basis. It's not that I eat apple, you ate apple, I will be eating apple. No, not like this. It will be based on your on some kind of situation. If there is no situation in your mind, then fake it, generate it, but you have to do it. Let's take 2 more words. One I will take as noun, another will be verb. So compel and generous. Compel is a verb, so it will have, or it must have 5 forms: compel, compelled, compelling, and compels. So I say like my friend always compels me to do something. Why are you compelling me? You cannot compel me. तो मुझे मजबूर नहीं कर सकते. Okay, the meaning of compel is किसी को to force someone to do something. The second is generous. That kind nature, that kind-hearted people, or if they do any act of generosity, then, or a general person, means एक बड़े दिल वाला इंसान, जब हम किसी को कहते हैं उदार इंसान. So you will say that my brother is such a generous man, or you should show your generosity to others, like this. Okay, noun will be having some limited sentences, but still you can change it with tenses. For example, I think yesterday you were being so generous to everyone, so I made it in past. I think we all should be generous to poor people. Okay, though it is noun, and when it is noun you cannot change it like generosing or generosed, means ed ing, these concepts will not come there, but still you have to change its tense, because if you don't change the tenses in different sentences, then you will not understand it completely. So then you have to follow these techniques. First you will make some short sentences, then you will make sentences on situational basis. You have to do it, or you have to follow it until a week, till 1 week. Just follow it with full determination. Then after that, what will you do? It is going to be little more interesting. I find it interesting. I don't know about you. How do you take it? So let's take 5 words now. Okay, let's say compel, same words: scold, compel, generous, stubborn, and procrastination. So what I will be doing with these 5 words, I'm going to use, or I'm going to make a paragraph. As I told you that first word, sentences, then paragraph. So I'm going to make a paragraph using these 5 words, and trust me, I am not prepared at all. I am not even thinking at this moment that what I will be telling in the next few seconds, but this is your thinking process, that how fast you can imagine the sentences, how fast you can imagine the scenarios. Yeah, I repeat my words. I think I just forgot a bit. Scold, procrastination, stubborn, compel, and generous. Now it depends on you completely how you are going to make your story, or you are going to simply generalize it. When I say generalize it, means you will be telling the facts only, कि अगर words है हमारे पास तो ऐसा होता है, वैसा होता है, अगर हम ऐसा करते तो ऐसा. This is something generalization, and you usually speak it in simple present tense. One more thing you can do it. There is nothing shame doing this. You can write the words, because sometimes you forget the words you have. So I have also written it in this page, and when you keep tracking your words, you will keep getting the ideas to speak further. And you can do it in 2 ways. Either you take the help of these words and you write it somewhere, then you make your paragraph. Either way is fine. And okay, the second way I didn't mention. The second way is simply you speak it. Okay, so either way is fine. But you have to do it. So for me, I am most of the time I'm comfortable with speaking only, because now it has become my habit. At first, if you're not comfortable at speaking, then you try it with writing. Then later you have to try with speaking. I always emphasize on speaking part. I don't know whether you people are understanding this emphasis, this speaking part, or whatever the words I say at this moment, you understand it or not, but you will surely realize it once you become fluent in English. You will surely realize that one person was there who used to emphasize it all the time, and who used to bore us by saying it, that speak and speak. But you will. Now you will notice how I make a story out of it, and if I'm seeing the words, that means I'm tracking the words. And one more thing, you don't need to follow any order. If the word scold is on the top, it doesn't mean you will start with scold. You can choose any of these words you want to start with. It's completely up to you. So if I say, usually I procrastinate a lot and my mother forgives me all the time. I know it's a very bad habit and I need to change it. Yesterday what happened? My mother was compelling me to go to a birthday party where I didn't want to. So when I denied to go there, she started scolding me. I felt so bad, because I usually, or most of the time, I find my mother generous only, but yesterday I felt not so good when she started scolding me. But I was stubborn or adamant to my decision, and I didn't go to that party. So in this way you will do. Okay, there is nothing as such rules and all blah blah that you have to do. Nothing as such. You have to select your caliber, or you have to analyze yourself that how you can do it. Actually, it's so easy, I think, and it's the most interesting way to learn any language. This is my perception. I don't know how it turns out in your case, but you should try. You must try it. Okay, just go now quickly, check out the link in the description box, download the words, and if you think you have some better words than them, what I'm going to write or I'm going to make the PDF of, so you can completely avoid my PDF. It's up to you. You can take your own words. But still, if you just check those words once, this will for sure help you. But the only case is you need to try it. You go and try it, then you give me your feedback, how it worked in your case. Whether it will work further in your case or not, you can only get to know once you try it. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. See you soon in the next video. Till then, bye.